It's like, what is life? I feel like I need a burp. So I just say them and kind of what they are. Yeah, you're gonna have to cut this up. 8th dimension. Today we're going over the 8 dimensions of wellness. The first dimension is emotional wellness. This is making sure that you are in touch with your feelings, you're applying your coping skills, you're working on your really deep trauma with your therapist, and learning how to work on your trauma and also close it up and disassociate in a healthy way. So this is being in control of your emotions. So you can rate yourself tonight on how well am I using my coping skills, coping with hard situations, and less in my emotional mind, balancing more in my logical mind as well. Financial wellness. So am I working on a budget? Am I paying my bills on time? Am I setting goals for myself for financial wellness? Do I have goals for financial wellness? It's a big one. And what does that look like? How can I make a plan with what I have right now and what I want to grow into? Do I have healthy social supports? There's that saying that the opposite of addiction is connection. So do I have connection in my life? Am I connecting with my family of origin, my chosen family, etc.? Like, who is in my social circle, and are they supportive of my recovery? The fourth one is spiritual wellness. Do I have a spiritual life? Am I practicing that in 12 steps? Am I practicing that by going to church or meditating or a Buddhist temple? Like, how am I practicing spirituality? There is something bigger than all of us, and so how am I practicing that in my own personal life? If you don't have that, I'd highly suggest that you look into that. It can be even just the spirituality of science and like that there are things that we cannot explain. So look into spiritual wellness if you're not looking into that. The next one is occupational wellness. Do I like my job? Is my job good for my recovery? Do I want to grow my career? What does this look like for me, and how is it impacting my recovery? Do I need to make a career shift if it's not conducive to my recovery? If every Friday we're all drinking out the keg, it's very common in Austin. So looking at, does my occupation help me right now and help me in the long term? And how do I find wellness in what I'm doing with my career? Physical wellness is one that most people know and promote. Am I in the gym? Am I doing some yoga at home? Do I feel my best self in my body? If not, that's okay. You can start making goals for that. What do I want to do? Do I just want to go on a walk once a day, once a week? Making a small goal towards being physically active can really help not only your physical body, but your mental body as well. Intellectual wellness. Am I feeling challenged enough? Do I need to go back to school? Do I need to read more? What is challenging me? Am I just zoning out and doom scrolling? Or do I need to actually like apply my brain to something? There are ways to increase intellectual wellness. Is environmental. How am I impacting the environment, and how is it impacting me? This one's a little more slept on, but it can help to look at that impact of, am I recycling? Is my environment conducive to my recovery? How am I giving back to the world around me? All of those things. Do I need to volunteer? How am I in my environment, and how is my environment around me? Bonus round, we have recovery wellness. So what does my recovery look like? Am I working with a sponsor? Am I going to meetings? Am I connecting with my recovery community? How is that playing into my overall well-being as well is an important bonus wellness check.